Thanks a lot, Kenny. And there he is, Michael O'Connor, taking the Manly Sea Eagles out to a very big crowd here at Brookvale for the last time. And what an important occasion it is, not only for Michael O'Connor, but for the entire Manly unit. Let's have a look at the side. The Manly side is Ridge at fullback, Hancock and Williams the wings, Kevin Iro, Michael O'Connor the centres, Lyons and Tooby the halves, Hasler at lock, then Roberts, Jones, Mestrov, Hosking and O'Donnell. Coached by Graham Lowe. They've played 9 times at home this year. They've won 5 of them, lost 2 and drawn 2. Jeff Tooby has been leading the way for Manly. And now the Illawarra Steelers, they come out. Their side has been chopped about by injuries. Dean Schifoletti leads the side tonight. But let's have a look at their lineup now. As we stand by for the kickoff, it's Riolo at fullback, Wishart and Talls on the wings, Rodwell, Girdle are the centres, Fritz and Neal the halves. Then it's Cross at the back of the scrum, Pinchinelli and Morrissey the second row, Dunn and Waddell the front, and Schifoletti captains the side in the number 9 shirt. Graham Murray's in charge of Illawarra, and he can be justly proud of his achievements too. Greg McCallum is the man in charge. As I said, he's got a very big crowd on hand here at Brookvale tonight.
A tremendous crowd has built up, as you say. Michael O'Connor's last game at Brookvale, but a very important game for Manly as Rod Wishart gets the ball down almost in front of the post, taken by Cliff Lyons, who's wearing the headgear tonight. They'll need a big defensive effort, the Illawarra Steelers, if they're to make up for these injuries.
Wide, but well covered by Tooby.
Girdler getting it out the back. In and away for Neal. That's knocked on by Manly, I do believe.
6 again.
It's Wishart going back 15 out from the line. Schifoletti to dummy half. Right in the centre of the park, Michael Neal, David Riolo, across the face for Pinchinelli. There's a try. Andrew Talls. He's taken off, flies through the air, and picks up a try for the Illawarra side.
Some ordinary defence there. I think you'll find that Kevin Iro is the man that didn't come up with the tackle. He went in when he really needed to stay out. But go back to the previous play, it was the last tackle. They kept the ball alive. Good presence of mind by all the Illawarra team to know it was the last tackle. Ball was finally touched by Manly, and they kept the ball alive. Some great work done out wide here. Michael Neal picked up David Riolo. There's Kevin Iro. He's gone in. He's left a 2-on-1 situation. Darryl Williams couldn't do anything about it, and Andrew Pauls mightn't have scored the try if he hadn't left the ground that way.
No, it's a great dive. They give him a 9.5 for the dive. Sensational stuff by him. But that's a good option, you know, running it on the 5th tackle. And once again, how many times do we see it? Tries do come on the 5th tackle when the teams decide to run it.
So Andrew Pauls is the try scorer. And 4 points to 0 in favour of Illawarra.
Graham Lowe will be very disappointed with the defence there. Kevin Iro really had no right to go in. They created the play over towards the sideline, so there was never really too much of a problem there if they just marked up man-to-man, and Kevin Iro was a man who went in, and that created all sorts of problems for Darryl Williams. There are the Manly players behind the line. And a few words to say, David O'Donnell, Cliffy Lyons, got to bounce back from this. They played very good field position, Illawarra, and they've now converted it into points.
Well, they had to soak up enormous pressure. A kick earlier by Michael Neal. He saw Ridge trapped in his own in goal. Gave Illawarra a set of 6. Back to back. Now Wishart from the touchline. 27 metres out. It's not turning. No goal. And Illawarra lead Manly by 4 points to 0 after 18 minutes. Disregard that scoreline. Now it's right. 4-0 in Friday Night Football. Direction. Mike O'Connor.
Good dummy half work from Desi Hasler too in the end.
Jones. Jones! He'll go all the way! No, I think he's short.
Great work, John Cross coming across in cover.
O'Donnell for Tooby, a mongrel of a ball.
And big numbers to Manly out on the right. They'd have to run it here, surely. They've got plenty of troops out here.
Illawarra have slowed the play the ball down. Lyons for O'Connor. He kicks ahead, but it'll go in touch in goal.
Well, as you say, Ray, Illawarra were able to slow the play the ball down. In fact, they've now been caught offside. Penalty has gone. Schifoletti not happy with the call. But they can consider themselves pretty fortunate. It wasn't 4 points, it might only be 2.
Well, I've got to admit to you that when John Jones got into some open country, I thought he'd go all the way, a la the Gold Coast try that he scored. Superb tackle to stop him.
There was a good tackle around the legs, Ray, and it was John Cross who came across. I think he might have scored, may have got out of that tackle and got across. If Cross hadn't have, we'll see it perfectly from front on. Some feeble defence there in the middle of the ruck for Illawarra. There's Riolo going low, got one leg. Well, it was a combination of the two, but tremendous defence right at the last minute.
5-3 the penalties to Manly. 12 goals for the year to Mike O'Connor. He's hooked it too much. No goal. Now the touch judges come running in from the in-goal area. This has got to be against the attacking side, which is Illawarra.
Something's happened. This will be interesting. He couldn't wait to get on there, Martin Weeks.
That's Martin with the Kojak haircut. Now what's going on here?
Oh, his Dale Fritz was coming back to help Piccinelli and has knocked Lyons out of the way, and now he's got 10 minutes. Fritz has got 10 in the bin. Lyons was the man coming through at 100 miles an hour to put pressure on Piccinelli, and Fritz just shouldered him out of the way. I don't know if it's worth 10 minutes.
Well, obviously, Martin Weeks, the touch judge, look at Skiffaletti. He can't believe it. 20 metres out. Only about 15 metres in from touch. From the hillside of the ground, brings it around, hits the upright, no goal. Crosses tackle just into the field of play. Just in front of half-time, Illawarra leading by 4 points to 0. Morrissey, who seems to be recovered from an eye injury that he was getting treatment for. Waddell. 4-0 after 39. Done. Skiffaletti, touched in flight again, which makes me ask the question about the value of the charge down attempt these days.
I don't think there's any value whatsoever in them, Ray. 9 times out of 10. Out of the ball, it goes to ground, and quite often there's six to go as we hear the half-time siren.
And the players leave the ground with Illawarra scoring that try. Andrew Pauls it was that picked up the 4 points. No goals have been landed. We've seen a mighty fine contest with Illawarra leading Manly by 4 points to 0.
Critical of it, the fact that they're giving the ball to Illawarra pretty much in good field position. Thought that maybe they may have taken the kicking away a little bit from Cliff Lyons.
No, nothing was really said. I thought they kicked pretty well in the first half, and also Brett Rodwell. We've just heard from the dressing rooms that he's got a suspected broken toe, but he's had a needle at half time, and he'll carry on in the match.
Well, here's some trouble for Illawarra. Jeff Tuvey, tackled by Dean Skiffaletti. Looked like he got him across the shoulder the first time, but it's the second time where Skiffaletti got him with the forearm.
And Tuvey's in a bit of trouble. Doctor has been called on the field with the trainer. They're very concerned about him. It was a fairly vicious round arm to the cheek. Penalty goes to Manly, of course, and Skiffletti's been on the angry pills tonight, been arguing with referee McCallum all night.
Hosking, Tuvey, Lyons, oh, beautiful pass, Jones for O'Connor, play on now for Manly.
Well,
Lyons.
He hasn't ruled 6 again, he's ruled it was kick straight in, so this is last tackle, and Bella gets a little one over the top, the Hancock has picked it up, he'll score!
Offside, he's offside, McCallum's got him. And O'Connor's gone over to argue with McCallum, but he waves them away.
Ryan Girdler is calling his players across here. Manly had created a few overlaps, but again, a slow play the ball has worked against them as Cliff Lyons throws half the dummies cleaned up by John Cross. Still gets the ball away to Tuvey, he's got Hasler.
Great ball by Lyons. Hasler gives it to O'Connor. Stepping inside the 22. Finds Matthew Ridge. Now David O'Donnell. And he's creamed from behind. They've got to push to the right.
They've gone the wrong way. It'll be a penalty anyway, but it's cost them a try, I believe.
Sin bin as well. Neil Pincinelli.
Well, that certainly was a professional foul. They had big numbers to the right, Manly. Tooheys trying to get the ball out from dummy half. O'Connor half tempted to take a tap kick here.
Well, with 11 players, Illawarra, well, he's taken the shot for goal. I don't know, they've only got 11 players to steal. There's 2 men in the bin.
And Cliff
Fritz.
Lyons not happy, Fatty.
No, well, you know, they had a golden opportunity.
Points went begging as Matthew Ridge moves in.
Well, Matthew Ridge gets the 2 points for Manly. 4 points to 2. And Illawarra with just 11 men now.
On he goes, so they're back to 12 men.
Ridge wants it, but Lyons has got it. Ridge is coming fast from an onside position. Oh, that's a great take by Riolo.
That is sensational football from Riolo. Plenty of pressure on him. 500 Manly players running through, and he's taken that one beautifully.
And an object lesson to any young player playing the game: did not take his eyes off the football for 1 second.
4-2 to the Steelers. Neil. Fritz. It's play on for O'Connor. He'll score a try in his last appearance at Brookvale. Well, that might have been in the script. I don't think so. But as far as the Eagle fans are concerned, who cares?
Yeah, put it down to determination and persistence by the Manly captain. A bad ball came back from Mick Neal, but O'Connor was there to put pressure on the defence, and away he went, and he's put the Eagles back in front. 6-4 kick to come. The Illawarra were controlling the game beautifully. This ball from Neal just goes nowhere. And some sloppy play from Fritz. O'Connor puts the pressure on, toes it through, and it's all over. Those old legs of his carried him all the way under the sticks. A nice dive. And it's a fitting finish to Brookvale Oval for Mick O'Connor.
Well, it was a bad ball here from Michael Neal, but Dale Fritz, he had 3 goes of trying to clean that one up. Unfortunately, by the time the Illawarra Steelers had reacted to that, Michael O'Connor was away and under the posts.
So Michael O'Connor takes the attempted conversion of his own try and adds the extras. Manly leading Illawarra by 8 points to 4. Up by Girdler. Hasler for Tooheys. On for Lyons. Now Ridge. Lyons run around. Cut out ball for Tony Iro. And he's away. Well, why didn't he give it to the outside? Lyons comes up on the inside. Illawarra's got the football.
Yeah, great chase by D. Skiffaletti. Looked like a try for all your money for the Eagles, but the chase by Skiffaletti was unbelievable. Just kept the pressure on Lyons, kept going at him, and made Cliffy make the mistake.
Ominous signs here for Illawarra. A couple of mistakes starting to set in. Some ordinary defence there. They've got to regroup now. Rod Wishart, a good 10 metres out of dummy half. That was all but a try for Manly, and I tend to agree with Steve Roach. If they'd have scored then, I think this game would have just about been out of their reach, Illawarra. They're on a roll, Manly.
Rodwell, parcelled up. O'Connor and Tooheys. Girdler looked around for somebody, but nobody there. Tony Iro. Woodell throws it willy-nilly, finds Skiffaletti. Likewise for Goldspink. Pulled down by O'Donnell. Neal goes himself open. Pincinelli makes the 10-metre line on 5. Skiffaletti. Done. Out for Fritz. Taken out there wide by Girdler. Now it's with Andrew Pauls. Ridge is there. Will he get back into the field of play? Great piece of work by Pincinelli.
Steve Rakes, we saw Matthew Ridge come up with 2 great tackles early in the tackle count. He's come up with a good save there on the last tackle again. He's obviously hasn't got too much cartilage damage. I'm surprised to see him back on.
8-4 in favour of Manly. Michael Neal tries to burrow his way through. Penalty goes to Illawarra. Against the Manly defence.
Yeah, Mick Neal trying to get up for a quick play of the ball. He made a little burrowing run. Got 4 or 5 metres, and now they'll have a shot for goal, the Steelers. Wishart to come in for take the kick. Brilliant try he scored. But now Wishart trying to pull 2 points back.
None from 1 for Wishart tonight. But the Eagles know there's a sharpshooter out there with his kick in front, but he's pushed it away. And Manly continue with this lead. 8 points to 4. 61 gone. Right though, Martin Bella. Tooheys. Lions. Oh, gee, Wishart! Went within a boarding house grape of butter of the intercept. Blindside rush for Cross. And that's Rodwell. Pummeled across the sideline.
Well, that's game, set, match. 2 minutes to go on the clock. No, it's a penalty. It's ruled that the tackle was affected inside the touch.
Well, once again, that must be on the touch judge's report, because McCallum at first just walked over and he must have asked the touch judge.
Well, there we see Tony Ira over the top.
Illawarra looking for, they've simply made 5 metres with that kick. They're looking to throw it wide here.
Neil Pincinelli. Big play for Illawarra tonight from him, particularly first half. Neil, short ball for Dunn. 40 out from the line. Hard yards. Well made. Simon. Pincinelli. Riolo. Simon. Midway 22, halfway.
We're going to see a bomb go up on the last tackle, Ray. That's going to be the last play of the game for mine. Pincinelli's got support.
Rodwell! Now Wishart! Wishart will score! Wishart gets the try! He's going right around to put it down!
Unbelievable.
Well, inside the last minute, Illawarra has drawn level.
Forget the bomb on the last tackle. Look at the Manly players.
The Manly players,
sorry for them.
they're down and out. Look at them, they can't believe it. Last minute of the game, and they're going to get beaten here on the pace. The Steelers, look at them, they're happy. Why shouldn't they be? They've toiled hard all night. And this last try has been sensational. Sterlo mentioned Wishart. He's the man who finished it off.
Well, I don't know how Brett Rodwell caught the ball in the first place and then got it. Michael Neal comes the blindside. Pincinelli, O'Connor got caught in 2 minds. There's the final pass to Rod Wishart. Matthew Ridge coming across. Unfortunately, I've got to blame Michael O'Connor. He got caught in 2 minds there, and that allowed Brett Rodwell to get through. And didn't Wishart do a marvellous job getting around to score under the posts?
Yeah, great stuff. He knew that he had to get round there for the extra 2 points. And the Manly fans can't believe it. 1 minute, they're heading for the semis. Now they're in trouble.
Well, Matthew Ridge has finally succumbed, but I don't think it matters. The siren has gone, and Rod Wishart, to convert his own try, which will give Illawarra victory by 10 points to 8. Does anybody believe in miracles?
He couldn't miss it, could he?
Michael O'Connor can't look. Wishart, he puts it over the dot, and Illawarra, they go to the semi-finals. Manly bows out, an incredible finish. 10 points to 8. Illawarra wins the game.
And that is the first time the Steelers have ever beaten Manly at Brookvale Oval. Congratulations to them. Michael O'Connor there, his last game at Brookie. Very emotional time for him. I've been there and done it. No doubt he might shed a tear.
Can't go wrong with a man so strong. Gonna give 'em the taste of steel. And nothing